Next, Terry Hegarty has been following the story of one exceptionally successful Holyoke Catholic High School swimmer who just completed her high school career. MERIZA WERENSKI has a passion for competitive swimming. She's won several championship medals and added to her count last weekend at the state championships. Terry tells us now that this student athlete took her natural talent, mixed in a lot of hard work, and will leave a great legacy for her Holyoke Catholic teammates.
Holyoke Catholic High School swimmer MERIZA WERENSKI has been making a splash for the school swim team for the last 4 years. As a standout swimmer, the senior holds several school records and has earned more than a dozen either state or Western Mass championship medals with the Gales. She has a real love for swimming, something she began more than a decade ago.
I started swimming when I was 6 years old. I played t-ball and soccer before that, and my mom decided I should try swimming, so I tried swimming, and I just stuck with it since.
By sticking with it, MERIZA has become one of the best swimmers in Western Mass. Even though that involves a lot of hard work, it's nearly impossible to catch MERIZA without a smile on her face.
I really enjoy swimming. I think it's fun. All of my best friends are on the swim team, so going there, it brings all of us together. My sister swims. It feels good to accomplish something that you do for yourself, but you also help your team out.
For MERIZA and her teammates, it takes a lot to keep up with academic demands while meeting the physical rigors required at practices and meets.
The most challenging part is sometimes just getting in swimming. You really have to be motivated because it takes a lot out of you. It's a lot of time. It can get really stressful.
Despite that stress, MERIZA says that everyone on her Holyoke Catholic team works hard. Coach George Pluff, who also began swimming at age 6, was the captain of the Holyoke Catholic team when he was in high school 8 years ago. He says MERIZA's best event is the breaststroke, but that she's good at any event.
At any given meet, there are dozens of competitors, and each has a role to play. But even among the crowd, MERIZA is easy to spot because she's usually well out in front.
MERIZA doesn't feel added pressure being the #1 swimmer. In fact, she's happy to be able to captain the team.
It feels really good. It feels really different being the oldest person on the team and having to step up as a leader, but it feels really nice to have the team on your back and have everybody contributing, and everyone's working really hard this season, so hopefully it ends well.
MERIZA qualified to go to the 2012 U.S. Olympic trials last summer for the 200-meter individual medley with a time of 2 minutes, 18 seconds.
I thought that was the coolest meet I've ever been to. I walked in and no one was swimming in the pool because it was open swim, and the place was huge. The water was really clear. I remember the first day I turned around and Michael Phelps walked in, and I was like, wow, that's Michael Phelps.
Coach Pluff says that being a successful swimmer does involve natural talent, but that it has more to do with hard work. And MERIZA is no stranger to hard work.
She comes in before we start practice. There are numerous days where she has senior privileges and she might be here an hour before practice starts, just getting in the reps. And she doesn't sit on her laurels, and she's not complacent about things. She pushes herself all the time.
Because she's so motivated, Coach Pluff says that he doesn't need to coach MERIZA very much.
She's definitely such a great swimmer that there's not much I can do from my background to help her further herself, but she always sets goals for herself, goals with time, goals with what I should look for and keep track of for her, because she wants to do something different in the race maybe that, I can keep her on top of that goal.
An impromptu Western Mass swimming final was held at Westfield High School following the cancellation of the initial meet due to the near blizzard that hit the region days before. But MERIZA didn't let the weather get her down, claiming 2 more individual Western Mass titles at that competition. And just last week, she won the state title in the 200-yard individual medley and the 100-yard breaststroke. MERIZA will be leaving behind an excellent example for Holyoke Catholic's younger swimmers as she plans to swim for UMass Amherst next year. Reporting for Reel to Reel, this is Terry Hegarty.